I'm Ryan Jilt, and this is your Barbados Today afternoon update for Monday, October 23rd, 2017. Glad you could join us. A former Barbados Labour Party senator wants the political party to stop the shenanigans and reveal their election manifesto to the people of Barbados at their upcoming conference this weekend. David Gill was speaking in Quakers Road, Carrington Village, St. Michael, on a United Progressive Party platform where he declared he was the candidate for St. Michael South Central.
So I'm saying to you, don't wait on any manifesto that come out a week before and you got too much trouble reading 3 and 4 manifestos. Volumes. We are calling tonight on the Barbados Labour Party at the conference this weekend to lay out anybody who comes to you from the Barbados Labour Party between now and then after the conference should be able to tell you what the plan is. You do not want any bribery manifesto. That's what they call where you put a manifesto that you know you cannot deliver the goods.
But as Gill was making his call, the opposition leader, Mayor Motley, was more focused on regional affairs. Motley, who was in neighbouring St. Lucia as a guest of the National Workers' Union's Congress of Delegates over the weekend, said the region must get on with the business of rebuilding. She says there's an urgent need for the Caribbean to overhaul its outdated developmental models in light of emerging challenges.
How do we plan for the uncertainties of Brexit, the consequences of Trump's isolationism, and lately even the unthinkable prospect of nuclear Armageddon? I almost, even as a leader, do not want to turn on the television news sometimes, far less people who are not involved in public life. It is tempting to say, as our grandparents would have said, Lord, come for your world. But yet, it is precisely at these junctures of history, when old systems are being upended, and traditional structures and institutions are failing to cope with current realities, that we are presented with a unique opportunity to embrace new thinking, to construct a new development paradigm, and to shape it to our advantage.
Motley suggested that the region cannot be satisfied with its current state of affairs, and the time for action was now.
Is it sufficient for us to follow a development model that only allows us to focus on educating enough of our people to keep this country and other countries in the region stable? Or do we agree now that we must pursue a development model that maximizes the opportunities that each and every one of our citizens can benefit from through education and through economic enfranchisement to make them global citizens rooted in Caribbean values? What is it that we will want to pursue?
Seize the opportunity to be active members of your community. That's the advice newly appointed Chancellor of the University of the West Indies, Robert Bermudez, gave as he delivered the institution's 50th graduation ceremony at the Cayfield campus over the weekend. He told the graduates from across the region that they have a duty to reach out, particularly to the less fortunate.
Strong ethical values are also of primary importance. Always define yourself by the substance of your character. As an educated West Indian, you hold a responsibility to your community to provide assistance to those who have been less fortunate. I would like to see a renewed sense of civic responsibility. Our geography, our history, our size, our culture, our economies give us reason to consider each other as family.
Turning to cricket, an exciting weekend for the West Indies women in their home series against Sri Lanka. The Caribbean ladies completed a double series whitewash over Sri Lanka, winning the third and final T20 international by 31 runs at the Coolidge Cricket Ground in Antigua on Sunday. Deandra Dottin struck her second T20 century, becoming the first woman to achieve such a feat. She scored 112 from 67 balls, putting away 5 sixes and 9 fours on her way to the match-winning innings. Hayley Matthews hit 34 as the Windies women posted 159 for 6 from their 20 overs. Matthew, along with Dottin, posted a 130-run partnership for the second wicket when Matthews' departed run out. Amma Kachana was the best Sri Lankan bowler, taking 2 for 24. Sri Lanka finished on 128 for 5 from their allotted 20 overs.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Join us from November 16th to 19th, 2017 for the Barbados Food and Rum Festival, where acclaimed Barbadian chefs and mixologists are joined by Chef Jean-Georges of the US, Chef Tom Akins of the UK, Chef Chris De La Rosa of Canada to create dining experiences to delight the senses. Visit ticketpal.com and all TicketPal locations to get your tickets, and visit foodandrum.com for more information.
Some regional news now. The Inter-American Commission on Human Rights will today hear the case of Jamaican Mario Dean, a detainee who was beaten to death in August 2014 while in police custody at a police station. His mother, Mercia Fraser, will testify at the hearing, which takes place in Montevideo, Uruguay this afternoon. Fraser is being accompanied by representatives from Amnesty International and Jamaicans for Justice. Jamaican police officers were charged in connection with Dean's death after an investigation by the Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM, found wrongdoing on the part of the officers. On the international scene, Catalan authorities will not follow orders from the Spanish government if Madrid moves to reassert control over the region. A regional government spokesman says the central government was acting against the wills of Catalans. Spanish Prime Minister Mariano Rajoy has announced plans to sack the region's government and curtail some of the powers of its parliament. The Catalan parliament will meet on Thursday to decide on its response. The Catalan government, led by the president, has refused to halt an independence drive following an outlawed referendum held earlier this month.
Democratically deciding the future of a nation is not a crime. This goes against foundations that unite European citizens through their diversity. Catalonia is an ancient European nation. It's core to the European values. We do what we do because we believe in a democratic and peaceful Europe, the Europe of the Charter of Fundamental Rights that should protect each and every one of us. You should know that what you are fighting for at your home, we are also fighting for in Catalonia, and we will continue to do so.
And that's where we end this edition of news, but for the very latest, you can check our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We're also on Izumi Media in bus terminals and on Screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. You can also tune in to Mix 96.9 FM for more. I'm Ryan Joltz. Continue to enjoy your day.